And good evening, Nick Weig here with you with some breaking news. We are learning of an emergency situation in Ashland. We don't really have any other information other than that confirmed from authorities, but we're going to take you out there live right now. Our crew just arriving on the scene. Authorities telling us that they are on the scene of an emergency. They have a large area blocked off here, but the only other information they're providing is that there is no threat to the public. So whatever the emergency situation is there, it may be over at this time, and the investigation is just getting underway. But that is all authorities have said publicly at this time. We're working to get more information. Our crew just arrived on the scene, and they are, again, working to get information here as soon as possible. But again, there you're looking at a live picture. This is in Ashland. I'm going to get you the relative location of this here in just a moment. So what authorities in Ashland are telling us right now is that they're asking people to avoid the area of 17th and 16th Streets between Clay and Dawes due to what they're calling an ongoing emergency. They say there are multiple emergency agencies working the area right now. We're aware of both police and sheriff's deputies on the scene, as well as other first responders. And then all else they are saying is that there is no threat to the public at this time. So again, we are standing by. As you can see, they're keeping us pretty far away from the scene there, but several first responders and emergency crews, as well as investigators on the scene right now. And again, they are asking people to stay away from this area of 16th and 17th Street in Ashland between Clay and Dawes. There you see members of the State Patrol also on the scene as well, conferring with authorities there about what has taken place. We're still working to get additional information. Our Zena Tar is there and is on the ground working to get that information for us. We're still in our newscast now on First Alert 6, so when she does have information, we will see her report live, and we'll of course bring that to you here on our live stream. But again, this is what we know. This is happening between 16th and 17th Streets between Clay and Dawes in Ashland. The first public report coming out just about an hour ago, when the Ashland Fire Department told people to avoid this area due to an ongoing emergency, saying that there are multiple emergency agencies working in the area and that there is no threat to the public at this time. Generally, when they say that there's no threat to the public, whatever has happened here has ended, and that they are first responding to anybody who may be in need of emergency attention. And then beyond that, an investigation is just getting underway. Generally, that's what they indicate. So there doesn't appear to be any active event taking place anymore, and generally that's what we assume when they say that there's no threat to the public at this time. So again, 16th and 17th Street between Clay and Dawes in Ashland right now is where first responders, emergency crews, and investigators have gathered after some type of incident at the scene. We do see sheriff's deputies, Nebraska State Patrol, as well as local officers on the scene now, as they're just beginning to piece together what has happened and what they're investigating. But again, we have no information as to what the emergency was, but obviously the size of the response and the number of agencies responding suggests that this something serious has taken place at this location. Again, they are asking people to avoid 16th and 17th Street between Clay and Dawes in Ashland right now. Of course, this is right in between Lincoln and the Omaha metro area. So we are continuing to stand by to see if we get any additional information from authorities. Obviously, they're still trying to piece together exactly what took place, and they need to be doing their due diligence, and they're investigating until they can release any information to the public. But that one public statement that came about an hour ago just asked people to avoid this area of Ashland between Clay and Dawes around 16th and 17th Street, and merely said that there was an ongoing emergency and that multiple agencies are now on the scene. We've seen state troopers, we've seen deputies with the sheriff's office, as well as local officers as well, and a rather large scene in place there as we're working to determine what may be happening in this area at this time. Again, you're looking at a live picture from Ashland. You can see the crime scene tape about a block away from where our crew is right now. They're keeping us quite a ways back, but have not divulged any information as to what exactly has led to this. Again, our Zena Tar is on the scene working to get some more information for us. We're also working the phones here in the newsroom with our contacts. We have received some information as to what may have taken place here, but we're working to get additional confirmation on what we're hearing off the record. So we can't pass along some of the details that we believe to be the situation here, because we just want to make sure we get it right before we report anything that may turn out to have been untrue in the opening moments of this breaking news situation. So again, right now, what we know on the record is authorities say that there was an emergency response between 16th and 17th in Ashland, between Clay and Dawes. That is the area they're telling people to avoid right now, and they're also saying there is no threat to the public. So whatever may have led to this emergency response appears to be over, and the investigation is just getting underway. And so that is why we're being as vague as we are being, because we want to make sure that everything that we're getting is right. Generally, first reports in situations like this aren't always correct, and we don't want to put anything out there that may not in fact be the case. So again, we are standing by. We're hoping to get more information on the scene. We're also working to contact authorities here in the newsroom as well, and bring you information as soon as it becomes available. So we're going to continue to stand by here as we're working to get additional information from our various sources. The first indication we had of something going on came in just about an hour ago, and that is the same time that we got the first report that this had taken place. We believe that the actual scene is in the 1700 block of Dawes. So that would put it between, likely between 16th and 17th. That's the area that authorities are asking people to stay away from. That's the area that's been taped off. But we do believe that this incident took place along Dawes in Ashland, somewhere in the 1700 block. Again, we are continuing to await more information. We're trying to get an update from authorities, but from what we heard from the initial reports, these are unconfirmed, is that this took place somewhere in the 1700 block of Dawes, so that puts it near 16th and 17th. That's the area that authorities are telling us that they want people to stay away from right now. Officially, all they're saying is that there was an ongoing emergency, multiple agencies are responding, and that there's no threat to the public. Obviously, the level of the response would suggest that something serious has taken place here. We don't know if anybody was hurt. We don't know if anybody is in custody. We don't officially know that anything criminal has allegedly taken place, because all authorities are saying is that this is an emergency response. But off the record, we are hearing some indications that suggest why there is such a large presence here. We're just working to get that information confirmed right now, and we will pass it along to you as soon as we are able to get that confirmed from the appropriate authorities. Again, you are looking at a live picture near the 1700 block of Dawes in Ashland, where we are monitoring a large police presence as well as state troopers and sheriff's deputies on the scene of an emergency response. The only word from authorities is that there is no threat to the public, so whatever the emergency response was for, it is now over. But the investigation just getting underway, so we don't have any details officially what has taken place. There's obviously, as we know, in neighborhoods like this, the rumor mill goes quickly, and some of it may be true and some of it may not. But we are not going to be sharing any of that information until we get some confirmation from authorities and investigators as to what may have taken place. But obviously a serious situation leading them to block off a pretty significant area, again, on the 1700 block of Dawes near Clay. And so this would put it between 16th and 17th in Ashland. The first reports came into us just about an hour ago. And right now, as is the case with many times when we have these, we are just standing by for additional information from authorities. While we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and pop this up on the screen here just to remind people that we do have a flash flood warning in effect for tonight for portions of southwest Iowa in the First Alert 6 viewing area. Fremont, Montgomery, and Page counties. Between 2 and 4 inches of rain have already fallen in that area. There's still some more rain. They could see another 2 inches of rain before everything wraps up tonight. And so there is a flash flood warning in effect for portions of Fremont, Montgomery, and Page counties. So anybody traveling in that area, obviously the old adage, I know it's a very tiresome phrase, but it is true: turn around, don't drown. Any water moving over a roadway, it does not take much to sweep a vehicle away, no matter how big of a vehicle you're driving. So just want to make sure that we do pass that along, that there is still a flash flood warning in effect right now. We do still have showers and thunderstorms in the area. None of them are severe at this time, as the threat has pushed to the south and east. For the Omaha metro area, the rain threat is largely over at this time. But we're continuing to monitor the threat for additional severe weather tomorrow night in the area, and we will have much more on that tomorrow, as well as later tonight on First Alert 6. But for right now, we are standing by for an update from Ashland, where the breaking news at this hour is that several agencies are on the scene of an emergency response. Authorities would only say that there is no threat to the public. That is often the case. That is often a statement that is made when something significant has happened, but they just are unable to relay additional information at this time, because obviously this has just happened within the last hour or so, and they're still trying to piece together and confirm what has taken place. But again, we are standing by for that. Our Zena Tar is on the scene working to get more information. Our newsroom is also reaching out to our contacts with the various law enforcement agencies that are involved in this. We've seen state troopers on the scene, sheriff's deputies on the scene, as well as local police and other investigators on the scene. And so we are continuing to await more information from them. But we wanted to get this picture up to alert you to what's going on in Ashland. If anybody was driving home and noticed a large response in that area, or maybe had to make a detour if they were traveling in the area of 16th and 17th near Dawes. The 1700 block of Dawes is the area that is taped off right now by authorities. You can see that on the left side of your screen. Still keeping us quite a distance away from that scene at this time. But again, not officially confirming anything as to what may have happened during this emergency. and have not told us if that there was anybody injured or worse, if there was anybody taken into custody, or even if there was anything criminal that has taken place that led to this emergency. We can certainly extrapolate that there is some type of criminal investigation going on based on the type of response from law enforcement right now. And obviously, this is not a situation where investigators are going to be running to the cameras and letting us know everything that they know at this time. So obviously, we've got to be a little patient. Obviously, the rumor mill is going to be running. We can't stop it. But what we can do is just make sure that the information that we pass along to you is as accurate as we can make it. And that's why we don't want to divulge anything else that we may be hearing, because to be quite honest, it's not confirmed. And so we're going to stick with that at this time.
Yes, I do. Can you hear me?
Okay, I believe I did just hear our Zena Tyre. There you see her standing by. She's getting ready to go live for First Alert 6 News, which is on the air right now. I'm going to go ahead and take a moment to let her get ready there as she is standing by. We will get back to her in just a moment as... Again, authorities are on the scene of an emergency response that they're saying there is no threat to the public in Ashland. This was in the 1700 block of Dawes. That's the area that's been taped off right now, and apologies for looking away. I'm just keeping an eye on our live shot to make sure that when Zena's ready, we're going to go ahead and take her live as our Jacqueline Fernandez is in the studio right now, and we'll be getting additional information in just a moment. So we're just standing by for that right now. And we'll hopefully get an update on exactly what may be taking place there. So again, we do have a crew on the scene right now in Ashland. We are awaiting their live report, which should be coming momentarily. There you see our Zena Tyre live on the scene, just getting equipment and everything else ready to go live for our 6 o'clock show, which is still on the air right now if you're watching that on our website or on First Alert 6 right now. But again, we'll be taking her live just as soon as she is ready to go with an update on the scene. But again, if you're just joining us, a little over an hour ago, there was a report of some type of emergency situation in Ashland in the 1700 block of Dawes. Several agencies responding, Nebraska State Patrol, local sheriff's deputies and police and investigators. They remain on the scene at this hour. They have a large area blocked off. They're telling people to avoid right now. And right now we are just standing by for additional information as to what may be taking place or what may have taken place there. Authorities saying that there's no threat to the public right now, so whatever emergency or criminal activity they were called to appears to be over, but we don't know whether anybody was hurt or worse. We don't know if anybody was taken into custody, and we don't know the circumstances as to what may have taken place there. But again, an emergency response in Ashland right now, and we are continuing to stand by for an update on what may have taken place there. Our Zena Tyre just arriving on the scene minutes ago, trying to get what she knows, and we are standing by to take her live as she gets ready to report for our First Alert 6 News at 6, which is live on the air right now. So that's why we don't have the picture up right now. I want to give her a chance to get ready, and then we will go ahead and take you back there as she provides an update. We're also running on the bottom of your screen. We do still have that flash flood warning in effect and until later this evening for Fremont, Montgomery, and Page counties. So for about another 2 hours and 40 minutes, that flash flood warning will remain in effect. So people in those areas have seen several inches of rain. As always, just avoid any low-lying areas with any flooded roadways over the next couple of hours tonight in southwest Iowa. Okay, so getting back to our breaking news now, we are working to get more information about what exactly has happened in the 1700 block of Dawes in Ashland. There is a significant law enforcement response there, which took place a little over an hour ago, and we are working to get more information from the scene. Our Zena Tyre is there live, and she is actually getting ready to report for our live newscast. Let's go ahead and get the latest from her now.
There's a lot of police tape here. There are a lot of agencies responding. We know the principal responding agencies are Ashland Police and Saunders County. We know that Nebraska state troopers are also here helping. You can see, again, all of that tape around, and we just saw police interviewing someone who may have possibly been a witness. Like I said, we're going to find out more as the night goes on, but for now, back to you.
Okay, Zena, thank you very much. Again, that's Zena Tar reporting live from the scene for us right now. As we've been saying, not a lot of information coming from authorities right now, as this is still a relatively fresh scene, some type of crime scene, as the tape is obviously up, and but we don't know the extent of what may have taken place. We don't know exactly if anybody was hurt or worse. We don't know if there's been anybody taken into custody. You did hear Zena say there that the authorities on the scene appeared to be talking to somebody. Not clear if they were involved in any way or if they're merely a potential witness as to what may have happened. I know there's a lot of rumors flying around about what's going on, and we're hearing all of those as well. But again, we don't want to make sure that we have things confirmed before we report them, and so we're just erring on the side of caution here, because whatever has taken place is over, and when they say there's no threat to the public, there's no information that we need to provide to the public right now in an urgent fashion, but we're just trying to get the facts of the case, and once we get those confirmed, we will pass those along to you. Unfortunately, the rumor mill travels a lot faster than confirmed information, and so I understand people are asking, well, why are you just telling us you don't know anything? Well, that's why we're not live on the air right now. We're just providing extended live coverage here on our streaming platforms for those of you who may know this area, may be interested in this area, and are just trying to find out what's going on. So again, you're looking at a live picture from the 700 block of Dawes, as you see our crew getting ready to move from the scene there and possibly to another location. So we're going to go ahead and get off that shot here for just a moment, as they may be redirecting themselves at this time. In the meantime, I do want to go back to some of the weather that we've been dealing with. We've had some strong thunderstorms move through the area. Fortunately, no severe weather reported as of yet. As we're taking a live look at First Alert radar right now, you do see we do have a lone severe thunderstorm warning just southeast of the First Alert 6 viewing area right now. And we do still have some moderate to heavy showers and thunderstorms moving through the southeastern portion of our viewing area. And we do have that flash flood warning that remains in effect right now for about another 2.5 hours. So until about 9:30 for the far southwestern portion of Iowa. We'll go ahead and get that information up here for you. So we'll pass this along. Flash flood warning, as we said, remains in effect for portions of Fremont, Montgomery, and Page counties until 9:30. You see the additional information running at the bottom of your screen. About 2 hours ago, rain gauges had indicated thunderstorms had produced upwards of 2 to 4 inches of rain already, and could produce a couple more inches of rainfall over the next several hours. And so that flash flood warning will remain in effect until 9:30 this evening for portions of Fremont, Montgomery, and Page. As you see on your screen, this does include the communities of Clarinda, Red Oak, Shenandoah, and Villisca. As no severe weather is expected, but a lot of heavy rain has fallen in this area, impacting areas along I-29, Highway 2, Highway 59, but south of Highway 34. But again, all of that heavy rain has fallen, and that could be causing some flooded roadways, especially in low-lying areas. And so they just want to make sure that people heed those warnings if they come across any flooded roadways or any water moving across a roadway. So flash flood warning will continue for Fremont, Montgomery, and Page in southwest Iowa until 9:30 this evening. All right, let's take you back out live now to our breaking news in Ashland, where crews remain on the scene of an emergency response. It does appear to be some type of a criminal event, obviously, with all of the law enforcement standing around and the tape there blocking off a significant area. But again, right now authorities are not telling us anything other than to tell people to stay away from the 1700 block of Dawes in Ashland, and that there is no threat to the public at this time. Beyond that, they are still piecing together what happened. Obviously, in situations like this, notifying the public comes last, as I like to tell people who call and wonder why we're not reporting more that they're hearing. And the fact of the matter is the rumor mill likes to go quickly, and sometimes it's right and sometimes it's not. In this case, though, we want to err on the side of caution. We're working to get what we're hearing confirmed as well. And again, when it comes to law enforcement, generally they tell the public last, because they want to make sure that those who need to know certain information, be it investigators or family of anyone that may have been involved in this incident, they need to hear it from them first. And so we want to respect that. And so we are standing by for additional information. We hope to get something here soon, as we do have a scene that has been active now for over an hour in the Ashland area. Again, this is in the 1700 block of Dawes, near Clay as well. That's the area that a little over an hour ago the local fire department urged people to stay away from this area. And again, something happened that led to this emergency response. State troopers are on the scene. Deputies and police officers are on the scene as well. Investigators are there. Arzina Tar reporting just a short time ago that they appeared to be interviewing somebody on the scene, but obviously no indication whether or not they were involved in any incident there, or if they were merely a potential witness to the incident there. But with the level of response that's going on right now, we wanted to bring these live pictures to you to let you know that a significant incident has occurred, and that an investigation is just getting underway here in Ashland on this Thursday evening. So what we're going to do now is we are working to get more information. Again, Arzina Tar is on the scene, waiting to speak with authorities. Our newsroom is reaching out to our contacts, trying to get additional information. We're going to go ahead and leave this live picture up, and as soon as we have more information, we will pass that along to you. This is Nick Weig at the Alert Center for First Alert 6 in Omaha. Nick Weig here with you again from the Alert Center here at First Alert 6. You're looking at a live picture of the 1700 block of Dawes in Ashland, where an emergency response began just over an hour ago. Authorities are just telling us they responded to an emergency and that there is no threat to the public. But obviously you can see that response has been one of law enforcement, and crime scene tape is now up. So as much as we want to draw our own conclusions, and as much as the rumor mill is flying online, We don't have any of that information confirmed as of yet. We're still working to get confirmation as to what exactly has taken place, but obviously a significant area has been blocked off as a crime scene in this area after something which took place in the last hour or two. The first word of anything happening from authorities came in just about an hour ago when they were urging people to stay away from this area, which again, the 1700 block of Dawes is the area roped off right now. And we are continuing to stand by for any additional information. Our newsroom, as well as our Zena Tar, is on the scene working to get more information. Right now, we reached out to the Saunders County Sheriff's Office. They were not willing to provide us with any new information. State troopers referring us to Saunders County saying that they will pass along our request for information to local police there. You know, if you worked in the corporate world, you know how that pass along goes, and that is the case. We don't have official word exactly on who's leading this investigation, presumably because it's happening in Ashland proper, that local police would be handling this investigation with an assist from whatever authorities they need, depending on the situation there. So again, we are standing by for additional information, hopefully from Ashland Police, as to what exactly has taken place. But right now, the official word is that this was an emergency response. They're asking people to avoid the area and that there is no threat to the public. So generally, when they say there's no threat to the public, whatever activity has taken place here, be it criminal, deadly, or both, has come to an end. And but again, there is no confirmation at this time if anybody was injured or killed. There's no information as to whether anybody is arrested or at large. But without knowing that, law enforcement and first responders wanted to make it clear that there is no threat to the public at this time. We have seen a number of different members of law enforcement on the scene, many of them still either working the scene or speaking with people there. So this is the very early stages of an investigation as crews are working to begin to collect evidence of what took place here, and then hopefully we'll provide additional information just as soon as we can get it. But again, there you're seeing a live picture of authorities that remain on the scene. Clearly, whatever has taken place has come to an end. It does appear that there are individuals there that they're speaking to. We don't know if they may or may not have been involved. We don't know if they're potential witnesses or if they just happen to have information that investigators want to collect. But obviously, a significant situation is something serious enough to bring all levels of law enforcement to the scene and remain on the scene for some time. But unfortunately, we have not received any confirmation to what I know a lot of people have been talking about. It's just the fact of the matter is we are still awaiting confirmation on some of the reports that we've heard, and we just do not feel comfortable passing along any information until we're confident that it is as accurate as we can make it. Again, you're looking at a live picture from Ashland. We're still working to get additional information here from authorities on the scene, but it appears that they are still talking to people on the scene, and so we're not sure when they're going to be ready to provide any public information as to what has taken place. But it does appear that they've been on the scene now for more than an hour. It doesn't appear that they are wrapping up that work anytime soon. So if you are in the Ashland area or plan to be in the Ashland area, this is the 1700 block of Dawes. And so if you're traveling through that area, they're asking people to avoid that area right now. But since then, they have not provided us any additional information as to what has taken place there. If you're not as familiar with Ashland or you just happen to pass through there, this is just southwest of the intersection of Highway 63 and 66 in Ashland. Obviously, a very residential neighborhood, so probably not a very heavy traffic area. But if you happen to be driving through there, you may find yourself getting rerouted as crews are looks like they're going to be on the scene for some time here, as they have a pretty large area taped off right now in the 1700 block of Dawes Street. Again, Nick Weig here with you at the Alert Center here in Omaha. We are bringing you a live picture from Ashland where crews remain on the scene of what appears to be an active investigation of an incident that took place sometime over an hour ago when we first were alerted to a potential crime scene in the area. But again, right now authorities are not providing any information. We are working to get confirmation of some of the reports that we're hearing. But again, right now, nobody is confirming anything publicly or to us of what may be taking place there. But again, this is the 1700 block of Dawes in Ashland. Obviously, in these early moments of an incident or after an incident during an investigation, even authorities on the scene are just working to confirm everything before they pass along any information to the public. I like to tell people that in situations like this, generally the media is the last to know, because the people that need to know most don't want to hear it from us. They want to hear it from law enforcement. And so if this unfortunately does involve something that means they need to notify family or anybody else involved, then that they are going to hear it from law enforcement before they provide any information to us. So while I understand that can be frustrating, we just wanted to bring you some streaming coverage of what's taking place, and so we can pass along what information we have, and when we get new information, we can get it to you as soon as possible. So we continue to stand by. I also do want to mention we do still have that flash flood warning in effect until 9:30 tonight for portions of Fremont, Montgomery, and Page counties. We'll continue to scroll that on the bottom of your screen. I can tell you the showers and thunderstorms continue to slowly push out of our area. We should be done with it here in the Omaha metro area for right now. And the severe risk is quickly subsiding for the night. And so we should be clear of any additional severe weather until tomorrow night when the First Alert 6 weather team has declared a First Alert weather day, as another round of potentially severe weather could impact the Omaha metro and eastern Nebraska, western Iowa, likely sometime late tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening. So we will be monitoring that as well in the hours ahead. Again, we've been on the scene now here for about 45 minutes, and so far, no new information from authorities, either on the scene or on the phone. And we continue to stand by with our Zenith-Tar on the scene there in Ashland, and we continue to work the phones and our contacts here in the newsroom to try and get any confirmation of what has taken place there. But unfortunately, this appears that this is going to be, in one way or the other, a serious situation that has taken place in Ashland. But again, there is no confirmation as to what happened, no confirmation as to whether anybody was injured or killed, or whether anybody was taken into custody in connection with what has taken place here. We've seen authorities on the scene continuing to talk to people, not sure if they're witnesses or merely people who may know those involved. But right now, authorities are taking their time in providing the public with any information. Obviously, the only information they're providing is what's most important, which is public safety. And they say that there is no threat to the public at this time. But beyond that, they have not elaborated exactly what has taken place here in the 1700 block of Dawes in Ashland. Nick White here at the Alert Center in Omaha as we continue to monitor this live picture from Ashland, where authorities remain at an active crime scene in the 1700 block of Dawes Street in Ashland. They are not providing any other information other than that there is no threat to the public, but they have not provided any additional information as to what may have taken place, what they're investigating, and whether anybody was injured or taken into custody in connection to this investigation. But some type of emergency took place about an hour and a half ago, and that is what led to this emergency response. We know that police, sheriff's deputies, and the Nebraska State Patrol are on the scene, as well as potentially some other agencies or investigators. So a significant crime scene, a significant incident has certainly taken place, but they are not providing us with any information. While we continue to wait for that, I did want to just give you a quick update as we're standing by. We do still have some showers and thunderstorms that are ongoing in our area tonight, southeast of the Omaha Metro, east of the Lincoln area. You can see Nebraska City over to Shenandoah and up to Red Oak. That is an area that has experienced some very heavy rain today, upwards of 4 to 6 inches by the time all is said and done tonight. And so that's why you see that flash flood warning running at the bottom of your screen. But beyond that, the severe weather risk has pushed off to our south and our east. Just some warnings in northwest Missouri outside of our viewing area right now. And so fortunately, we don't expect any additional severe weather tonight. But I do want to mention, just because this has been talked about, we do have a slight or isolated risk for severe weather tomorrow. This will largely be for the mid to late afternoon into the evening hours across eastern Nebraska and western Iowa. Large hail and strong damaging winds will be the primary threat for tomorrow. We could see some isolated tornadoes as well. That cannot be ruled out, especially when storms first develop, whenever and wherever they develop. But we wanted to make sure you see this is the area that's being monitored, and you can see Omaha and Lincoln pretty much right smack in the middle of that risk area. So we will certainly be providing you coverage tomorrow when and if the weather warrants here in eastern Nebraska and western Iowa. All right, let's go back out live now to Ashland, where our crew remains on the scene of this significant response to a crime scene in that area. Just an update now, hearing from our crew on the scene. Our Zena Tar is on the scene. She has been trying to get additional details from crews on the scene, and all we're being told right now is that they're not confirming anything at this time, but they do hope to provide us with additional information soon. And, you know, as I'm sure many of you know, soon can mean seconds from now, minutes from now, hours from now. But we're being told that law enforcement on the scene will provide us with additional information soon. So we're going to continue to stick to this scene right now. We should hear more from our Zena Tar, hopefully soon, depending on your definition of the word soon. But until then, you can see obviously not really a crime scene that has really led up in terms of activity, as several agencies remain on the scene to deal with whatever has taken place here. This is the 1700 block of Dawes in Ashland. This all started about an hour and 45 minutes ago when we first got word of an incident there. And around that time, local emergency responders posted to social media that people needed to stay away from this area because of an emergency and that there was no threat to the public. As we said, it's been just under 2 hours since then, and authorities have not provided any other information, but we're being told on the scene at least that they hope to release some additional information soon. We've been working to try and talk to the Saunders County Sheriff's Office, as well as police in Ashland. The Nebraska State Patrol appears to also be on scene, at least assisting with this response and the ongoing investigation. But again, we're standing by right now for what we're told is some new information on what has taken place soon. As we said, this is taking place in the 1700 block of Dawes. So this is just a couple of blocks south and west of the intersection of highways 63 and 66 in Ashland. Just seeing if we can get any additional guidance as to the exact location of this scene, but it appears that they are blocking this area off very near 1700, or the intersection of 17th and Dawes is where this is taking place. And so right now we don't have any additional information at this time. This may have actually taken place in between 17th and 18th Street, but again, right now crews on the scene have not provided any additional information as to what may be going on there. We're just standing by as our Zena Tar is on the scene working to get additional details, and authorities have told her that they plan on providing additional information soon. We just don't know exactly what soon will be, but we're going to go ahead and stand by here as we continue to work the phones and our contacts to figure out what exactly is going on. Obviously, it's extremely clear to authorities on the scene as whatever has taken place is over, but it appears that the investigation has just begun. Again, this is right in the heart of a residential area in Ashland, just off of Highway 6, but right in the heart of a neighborhood there. So I can only imagine that for people there, whatever has taken place may be quite a shock to them. But for now, they're keeping people quite a ways away from this scene. You can see that we've been kept a decent distance away as well. But as you see, our photojournalist trying to get a better look at what's going on there. Not a lot of movement, but still a pretty significant response from multiple agencies. And so, unfortunately, one can only assume that when this many number of agencies stay on the scene for this amount of time, that the incident is not going to be a good one. And so that only means that there's going to be a fair amount of investigation that needs to take place for whatever may come next out of whatever took place. We do see some people walking about outside the crime tape in the neighborhood, but otherwise all we're seeing are a number of authorities conversing there, but we obviously can't see any investigators that may be on scene out of our view or perhaps inside a home. We don't know if this took place inside a home or outside. Obviously, you can see a large area is roped off, but to be honest, we don't know if that's because they need to collect evidence over that area or it's simply just a matter of keeping that area blocked off to traffic, as this appears to have happened near the intersection of 17th and Dawes in Ashland just about 2 hours ago. As we said just a short time ago, our Zena Tar is on the scene. She was told by authorities there that they may provide us with an update soon. We don't have anything more concrete than that right now, so we don't know exactly what soon means, but we continue to stand by for any new information that they're able to provide us. All of this this crime scene right in the heart of a neighborhood there in Ashland, a community of just about 3,000 people. Uh, Obviously, something that I imagine neighbors there are not used to seeing in their neighborhood. Having grown up in a town even smaller than this, I certainly understand when events like this take place, it can come as a shock. And, you know, undoubtedly a lot of people in Ashland may already know what has taken place, but on the record and publicly, authorities have not provided us with any information other than to tell us that they hope to provide additional information soon. We just don't know exactly what soon means. But our Xena Tower remains on the scene, and we are standing by for any information they're ready to provide us on the situation there. But again, this is in the 1700 block of Dawes Street in Ashland, right in the heart of a neighborhood there. A couple of blocks south and west of the intersection of Highway 66 and 63. So this is well south of the Ashland Greenwood Middle School and the district there. But obviously, for people in and around this neighborhood, certainly something they did not expect coming home on a Thursday evening. We can see appears that there are some neighbors still standing outside, kind of watching what's happening right now, as we are too. But hopefully, we'll be getting some additional information here soon from authorities on the scene. So we're going to go ahead and keep this picture up. Again, we'll be back with you here in just a couple of minutes as we hope to get some new information, and we will be back with you here in just a moment.
Is he dead? Oh, okay, okay. Gotcha.
Right. Where are you? Are you here? Someone's over there talking to you. Oh yeah, I see.
You don't know or what?
No, that's someone else. You can't go because they're doing an interview.
Yeah, oh.
Are you the phone up now?
You should go there.
I can also just head that way with my phone and listen to here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yo, I want to get on camera. Okay, 1 second. Which side are you guys on? Are you guys on like the southwest? South?
Of Omaha?
No, like southwest of the camera angle, southwest.
I'm not sure the direction you'd be facing, to be honest.
Okay. I'm just trying to get on the camera so I can see if my battery's going. Hey, do you see that like the police car next to that ram that was on last time? That shows the police car next to the ram.
Nick Weig here with you from the Alert Center in Omaha. We continue to stand by for an update on the situation in Ashland this evening, where crews have been on the scene now for at least a couple of hours at this active crime scene you see on your screen. This is a live picture from the 1700 block of Dawes, where authorities have been on the scene for some time now. We were told by authorities about a half hour ago that they plan on providing additional information soon. But so far that has not happened. They do tell us that this whatever has taken place is not a threat to the public. So whatever has happened is apparently over. But obviously investigators have remained on the scene. You can see that area that remains taped off as part of that active crime scene. So obviously a serious incident here has taken place, but authorities have not told us whether anybody was hurt or killed, whether anybody was taken into custody, whether they're looking for anybody. But at this time, all they're saying is that there is no threat to the public. Again, we were told by authorities on the scene about a half hour ago that they hope to provide additional information soon. But at this time, they have not provided that to us yet.
I have a couple. Honestly, they're kind of low, but I can run you one next to get you through. Yep. Yep. Bye.
As we have reached the 8 o'clock hour here, Nick Weig still with you at the Alert Center in Omaha as we have continued to monitor this live picture from Ashland, where investigators remain on the scene of an incident there in the 1700 block of Dawes Street. Our crew is still standing by trying to get information. Authorities on the scene told us about 45 minutes ago that they hope to provide some information to us soon. That has not happened as of yet, and we don't have any updated estimates on when that may or may not happen. But as you can see, crews and investigators remain on the scene processing what has taken place there. We do not have any confirmation as to who or how many may have been involved in this incident, what type of incident it was, if anybody was injured or killed, if anybody is at large or in custody. But obviously, they're continuing to process the scene right now. Obviously, a lot of information flying around the rumor mill right now. That happens in any case, especially in small towns like this, having grown up in one myself. But all we can tell you right now is that this is an active crime scene, that they're asking people to stay away, that there is no threat to the public, indicating whatever has taken place has ended. And the consequences of what has taken place has not been made public by investigators at the scene. We do know that local police, sheriff's deputies, and the Nebraska State Patrol have been on the scene all evening long since this started close to 3 hours ago now, and we continue to await more information. We don't know when they say soon, if that means a few minutes or a few hours. Obviously, I'm sure they know that we would like to have an update prior to First Alert 6 at 10, but we're going to continue our extended coverage here online in hopes that we will get some information here in the near future. But again, crews remain on the scene there in Ashland at this crime scene in the 1700 block of Dawes Street. And our Zena Tar is on the scene as well, and we will continue to stand by and bring you an update as soon as it becomes available.
that for a woman?
Frizzy. Yeah. It looks crazy. It's okay,
It's okay.
you straighten it tomorrow.
Back to straight.
Back to straight.
Damn, an end of an era.
I know, a 2-day era. This did not work well. That's so cute. And then it's like springy in the front. So it's poofy in the back, and then it's all sweetie. It was weird seeing myself with curly hair though.
It's almost good.
Well, people don't even know. People think my hair is naturally straight. They'll never.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Nothing before. It's just swimming.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? I had lunch with a lovely core.
I was 10 minutes from going on my lunch break, and they're like, "Oh, we're here in Ashland," and I know where Ashland. Like I knew how far it wasn't very far.
Did I ever give you your battery back? This is yours, right?
Yeah.
Let me double check. One of these are yours. This is canned root, so this is probably mine.
Yeah, because I only have one big one. This is not.
Okay.
I didn't realize this guy has shit. I really only have like.
I have like my other Smith small battery is still mostly full.
Okay.
So you can use that if you need to.
Okay. If it comes to that, then I'll.
I was reading and I really want those. Oh, seriously? Glad I don't do those.
The weather's really like all over the place.
Really?
It's really hot, and now it's like it's not hot. It's just damp. Just straight humidity. It's like not
Really
hot. It's
damp.
just all humid.
I remember when I went to the Keys, I had straightened my hair literally right before I got on my flight because I was like, I'm gonna have nice hair for this whole vacation.
Yeah, right.
Meeting Kate's grandparents, you need to look good. And then the minute I walked out of the airport,
It like takes your breath away.
It was like it would not straighten for the rest of the trip, and I gave up. I was like, okay, I guess it's curly now.
It was funny because years ago, my girlfriend and I were going to Florida, and she'd never been before, and her sister like lived somewhere in Texas, and she's like, oh, the heat, which I mean it's very very hot there, but I was like trying to like tell her like it's like a different type of heat, the humidity, and then as soon as we got off the plane, we started walking. I'm like, it's like no, I told you, like
It was like 80 degrees out, but it's still felt awful because it's
but
still
it's
like
like
February.
this. The humidity is like this just nonstop, like it's crazy. What do we normally feed mine outside of basic? What do we normally feed outside of basic? told like the story has two different ends, and like in one they're not so like completely bad. So I just went to meet him and told him like, yeah, these are stuff. And well, he brought it in last week, and he brought it in, like we were like pumped, like we didn't know what he was gonna do it and stuff, and so he slept on this. It's nothing like consequential. It's perfectly fine for like his house and stuff, but like, you know, I wouldn't sleep on it willingly.
And good evening, Nick Weig here with you again. It is approaching 9 o'clock as we have been monitoring this scene in Ashland now for some time. Excuse me. We've been hoping, as you saw on the bottom of the screen, that we would be getting an update from law enforcement soon, is what they told us. So, of course, we don't know what soon means. And we are hearing from Arzina Tahir, who's on the scene right now, that right now we're being told that any information, any updates will go through the chief of police. And as a result, it could be a while. They do not know when they will be providing us more information. It may not be tonight. So I think we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here on our live streams and on our social media channels. But if we do get any new information, we will certainly have a live report coming up tonight on First Alert 6 at 10 o'clock. Arzina Tahir, again, is live on the scene, and we will be passing along any new information we receive on our website, firstalert6.com. So if you want to get alerts when we get new information or whenever we go live, be sure to download the First Alert 6 news app as we will continue to monitor this situation both here in the newsroom and on the scene. So that's going to do it for now. As I just said, when we learn new information, we will bring it to you on air and online at firstalert6.com. In the meantime, that does it for us. Thank you for joining us for this breaking news update from the Alert Center. I'm Nick Weig, First Alert 6 in Omaha.